Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. Today we're going to talk about two varieties of Leucothoe you might not be familiar with. Leucothoe are a variety of plant that do well with less light than some of our other plant friends. So these particular plants, I like them because they have a little bit of red on the tips. And this is little flames. You can see why it's called little flames. So look at that. Look how when I move it, it has that nice little look to it. And of course, it's going to keep that nice red tip there all winter long. That's the other great thing about both of these plants. They're going to remain green all winter. So this variety is called curly red, and again with that same theme, look at the red color here at the new growth. It does turn a little bit green as you go down the stems, but notice the leaf, it's much curlier. It doesn't move as much in the wind. It's a much stiffer plant. It's going to give you a very different feeling in the garden. I'd probably suggest putting a couple of these, maybe 2 to 3 of them close together so that you get more of a pop, or you could grow it as a single specimen plant in maybe a rock garden until it got large. You might have to move it, but these tend to stay relatively small. So we have two varieties of Leucothoe, two very different textures, similar colors, but the movement especially is going to be really different. Let's look at one other plant that's relatively small for the garden. This is a little Cryptomeria, Cryptomeria tansu. Now Cryptomerias can be a little bit finicky, but this is reported to be a zone 6. Some of the literature says 5, but I'm going to hold it to zone 6, and it will get to be a nice little pyramid. Again, the texture here is rather coarse, almost like a juniper, but the dark green color is going to be fantastic. And I was thinking, while I was doing the video, that looks kind of neat, right? We've got the glossy color of the previous plant we talked about, the little Leucothoe, and if you put a couple of those near there, I think that makes a really nice winter area, or you could even put these in a large winter container. So a couple of different plants we've talked about today, all will have winter interest. All of these are hardy, and they're all unique. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.